right, what's up, y'all? Welcome. It is the Tuesday edition of the Greg Dean Stand-Up Comedy Classes Open Mic. Welcome, everybody. Khalid, how are you doing, buddy?
What's going on, man?
Where you at? Where you broadcasting from today?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas. Houston in the house. Let's see, who else do we have here? Colin, you want to do some time too?
Yeah. No, I'm just watching.
Oh, no, you're just going to watch Khalid? Okay, no worries. Colin, you want to do some time? Where you at, Colin?
I'm in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. All right, and we have Jess. Where's Jess? Jess, how are you doing?
Hey, Kevin. I'm doing great. I'm in Luxembourg.
Luxembourg, that's right. I remember that. That's so cool. I was going to do an open mic in Luxembourg, but it was a crappy drive.
Hey, Jess, where is Luxembourg located? Is that in France?
Is this a heckle now? No. I don't see who's asking. Sorry.
No, it's me, Maurice. I'm wondering where is Luxembourg located?
Oh, hi, Maurice. It's between Germany, France, and Belgium.
Oh, it's somewhere in between those three guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, the reason we don't know about where it is, Maurice, is because we only know the countries we bomb. That's how Americans learn geography.
Of course, Kevin.
And it's not an airport center.
There's still time, though. We can bomb. All right, we got Justina here. How you doing, Justina?
Hi.
Good to see you.
Doing good. How are you?
Good. And we have Marcos. Marcos, you want to do some time today?
No, thanks. I'm just watching.
All right, no problem. Where are you from, Marco?
New York City.
Nice.
All right.
And who else do we have here today? We got Sarah. Sarah, you want to do some time today?
Yeah.
You got it. All right. Who have I missed? Efren, you want to do some time today, Efren? I can't tell if Efren is frozen or he's really just staring me down.
He's got his mic muted.
I know, but he looks really scary. Efren, you can do some time if you'd like to today. He looks like he's going to kick my ass, and I'm not even in the same room as him. All right, anybody else that I forgot? I got Colin. Barbie, how are you doing, Barbie?
Hey, I'm great. How are you, Kevin?
Good. You want to do some time?
Yes, I would love to.
All right. So, do we get everybody? It looks like
I'll do some time too, Kevin.
Nolan. I am sorry, Nolan. I didn't see you there. Nolan's going to do some time too. Wonderful. Let's get the show started. We're going to get this show started nice and fast here. Now, if you have never done our open mic, let's tell you just a couple rules here. Rule number one is everybody's going to go for 3 minutes today because we got kind of a full crowd. At 2 minutes, after 2 minutes, I'm going to hold up this sign. It says sorry. At 2 minutes, I'm going to hold up this sign. It says 1 minute left. And then after that minute goes by, I'm going to turn it around and I'll say, that's your time. You don't have to suddenly panic and go, I have to go. You can finish your joke. You can finish your thought. You can say thank you. But if it does turn into a TED Talk, I am going to fade the music up, just like the Oscars, so we can watch you exit. All right, let's see. Our lineup today is going to go Colin, Jess, Barbie, Maurice, Justina, Sarah, and Nolan. All right, let's get this show going. Now, remember, this is an open mic. Please respect the performers, and if something's funny, go ahead and let air out, okay? And you can actually let air out of any orifice because you're in your own home, okay? We're not sharing the room, so as long as you mute yourself, we'll all be fine. All right. And do me a favor. It's going to work best for you if you keep your own time. Just remember, it's best to know what your 3 minute set is, what a 5 minute set is, what a 7, so you can end like a professional. All right.
So Kevin, we're doing 3 minutes.
We're doing 3 today. 3 minutes.
Okay.
We got a packed house today, so we're doing 3 minutes. All right, let's get this thing rolling. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire Greg Dean team, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the Greg Dean Open Mic. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you're from. We're just glad you're here visiting us today for this moment of human contact I've been alone for so many years. You have no idea. It says, wonderful, great, everybody. It's great to see you guys. My name's Kevin Comstock. I'm the host. All right, and don't be alarmed. My chin is not getting humped by a skunk. Okay. So nice people freak out. I would welcome it. I would welcome it. This is a great day. This is a great day today. Check it out. Some people say that my beard makes me look like a Bond villain. Get you, Bond!
You can pull that off, Kevin.
Thank you. I think so. I might be a star, though. I wouldn't be Goldfinger. I'd be Stinkfinger. And I wouldn't be
Pull
Pussy
that off, Kevin.
And I wouldn't be Pussy Galore. I'd be Pussy Seldom. All right. Thank you. This is exciting. This is exciting. Oh, check this out. This eye patch. I got this new eye patch. Just for that joke. Isn't that cool? I got that eye patch just for that joke. Check this out. It looks like a little yarmulke. Everybody, please come to my synagogue. I'm Rabbi Kevin. No. All right. Let's keep going. Keep going. Keep going. I don't know if you know this, but my beard is totally inspired by Trump's hair. His hair's a comb over. My beard's a comb over. It's back hair. Sometimes people say they saw me storming the Capitol. I'm so bummed out since they stormed the Capitol because now I can't wear an American flag as a cape. The bank.
Kevin, you're going to get profiled.
Yeah, I am. You know what? I'm trying to grow my beard. I want it to look fake. I want to look like somebody with a shitty disguise. All right. Some people tell me that my beard makes me look like an upside down bride of Frankenstein. What do you think? That's true. Now check it out. Some comedians craft jokes. I arts and craft jokes. Now, in case you're wondering, this is not a prop. This is not a prop. This is a visual aid. I would never be a prop comedian. No. Prop comedians are hacks, but I'm a comedian who uses visual aids. So it's just not that big of a deal. All right, let's get some other people up here on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, our first performer today may actually have put his finger in a dike. Put your hands together for Colin McShane.
Yeah. Thank you. All right, thank you. Yes, my name is Colin McShane, and I am from Pennsylvania. And so I was reading in the local paper the other day this article that was talking about how the Philly jail cells, the doors can be tampered with by the inmates from the inside. And the way the article read said that Philly jail doors can be easily tampered, staff warn, with something as small as a mirror that can be bought at the prison commissary, which is actually how I got here on time today. I saw myself out. I was also reading that the new AstraZeneca vaccine is 87% effective, which is about as effective as a condom, you know? And in most situations, I think I prefer it raw. But 87% effective, that means that there's that after getting this vaccination, there's a 13% chance of you still getting COVID or a kid. It could go either way. So, I was thinking the other day that comedians and politicians are a lot alike, more so than you think, because we both are constantly running to the nearest microphone to give you a bunch of useless information, right? Like Trump would always come out and he'd be like, I am the greatest, bestest presidentest ever. And conservatives would be like, whoa, yeah, he is the bestest. And the comedians, we come out and we're like, I hate my wife. My life sucks, And then the conservatives come out and they're like, this guy's great. Give him $20. Isn't he great? I'm just kidding. Actually, the conservatives aren't the ones giving us money. That would be socialism. So two comedians two liberals are sitting at a bar, and the first one says, you know, now that Trump's no longer in office and his Twitter is disabled, hopefully now, things will start to quiet down. The Trumpers will tone it down a little bit. We can get back to some normalcy and some actual policy again. And the second liberal says, oh yeah, hold my beer and watch this. Takes out his phone, goes on Twitter, Mr. Potato Head, gender neutral. Right? And the first liberal says, why the hell am I holding your beer? We're sitting at a bar. Thank you, guys.
From Pennsylvania, give that guy a round of applause. All this non-binary gender thing, I'm totally for it. You can be anybody you want to be, but I am having a problem with the pronoun they. I have a feeling if we call them they're going to have multiple personality syndrome. So I think we need to make up a word. Is it, Maurice, what would you call somebody who is non-binary? How about a knobby?
Knobby works.
Knobby? I don't know.
Yeah,
we need a cute name for them because I don't like they. It makes it sound so pretentious. And there's one person standing there.
It does.
They. Okay. And that's my soapbox moment for the night. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to bring our next comedian to the stage. If you have seen The Evening at the Improv, if you have seen Netflix specials, this comedian has seen those too. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Jess from Luxembourg.
All right. Woohoo!
I'm weird at the end. Hello, everyone. I know what you're thinking. Is Luxembourg a village in England? She does not sound like she's from outside of the UK. You'll be absolutely right. I'm from the UK originally. I moved to Luxembourg 10 years ago. I moved to Luxembourg for the same reason as most migrants, to find a well-paid husband. I grew up in the countryside, in like a village in England, and I mean, I won't lie to you, I was a bit of a brown noser, or as the mean kids in the nearest town would call me, a country bump kisser. I mean, it was really idyllic. There were loads of dogs and insects and horse shit, and that was just the schoolyard. So, I mean, where I grew up, my dad ran a pub, and you're probably picturing, I can imagine what you're picturing, you know, kind of fancy wine, food stuffed with cheese, and like really nicely manicured beards. So the pub I grew up in was not like that. No, I think the modern term for the pub I grew up in was a horror show. On the wall, there was a stuffed fox's head, and its eyes would follow you around the room. Basically, the wine stained your teeth, and the beards, well, they probably were stuffed with cheese. And I don't want to be Kevin here, but Kevin, you do remind me of home.
Why is that?
Again, Kevin?
Why is that? Why do I remind you of home? I love that. I've never been to Europe, so if I remind you of home, there's something kind of a weird disconnect. But why?
Oh, because of your beard. It really reminds me of the pub I grew up in.
The pub. That's right. Pub. Keep going. I'll let you have a little extra time because I interrupted you.
Oh no, it's okay. So I don't know where I was. In the UK, you guys might know this. We have a really popular drink. It's warm. It's brown. Sometimes we serve it in fancy glasses. We call it beer. We also call it real ale. Have you guys heard of that? You heard of real ale, which is basically beer with imposter syndrome. When I was growing up, it was kind of hard to fit in because none of my friends liked real ale. They thought it was disgusting, but I loved it. But of course now, you know, everyone's drinking real ale, you know, it's everywhere. And it's as if when you grow up, you lose all sense of taste. I mean, now, for instance, when I go to the pub, I'm like, Ooh, I'll have a pint of hand sanitizer, please. Hang on. Wait, is that napalm? I'll take a jug. One of the weirdest things I learned about growing up in a pub is that you can make a really good living out of trying to kill people. Because everything we served could kill you, basically. But everyone loved my dad. It was like he was running an assisted suicide clinic. Welcome, dear customer. What can I serve you today to increase your chances of heart disease, stroke, or cancer? Ooh, I think I'll have 10 pints of beer, 20 Marlboros, and do you know what? Throw in a banana. Chop, chop. Weirdly, we did serve fruit. I know. It's like my dad developed a conscience. Thanks, guys. You've been great.
Jeff from Luxembourg in the house. If you called this a house. Thank you for that. I wish my dad owned a pub. My dad was an attorney, but he loved to drink. I think he would have been a way better barkeeper. I just really do. I think he would have found his calling. Because my dad was the grumpiest person on earth. He just was the grumpiest person. But I'm pretty grumpy too, so, it probably runs in the family. All right, let's bring up the next performer. Our next performer sculpts replicas of national parks completely from mashed potatoes, ladies and gentlemen, Barbie Jean!
Kevin, how did you know I make sculptures out of mashed potatoes? Mashed potatoes are my favorite.
I'm watching you.
That's what I thought. Well, listen, guys, my name is Barbie, and I live in Alabama, and I would like to take this time to pray. So let's just take a moment, okay? Okay, I'm glad I got that out of my system. And I'm really glad that I took one of my niece's toys. I really get a lot out of it. So, a little bit about myself. I'm going to just put it out there. I just got an apartment here in Alabama. I was in New York City for almost 10 years. And I lived with my parents for a while, and then I lived with my grandmother. And it was a little rocky. It was going fine for a while, but then one day she accused me. She was like, "Barbie, did you flush my glasses down the toilet?" And I was like, "Oh my God." And then she tried to accuse me of taking her Ativan. So I took her heroin, not her Ativan. Anyway, I slept on this amazing bed that she had, and she promised me that I could take this bed with me when I got my new apartment. And then she backs out. It's like, "Oh, you're gonna have to wait till I die, and then you can have the bed." So basically, I'm gonna have to kill the bitch. As you can see, I like to play with toys. I'm not normally a prop comic or anything like that, but when I see some interesting toys, I like to kind of do stuff with them. That sounds weird. Well, anyway, there's this toy called the OMG doll. And this doll is a fucking slut. Okay? It's like a 10-inch slut. Okay? The bitch has got hips. Okay, she's got nipples. Okay, and it's weird. It's like they may as well, in the commercial for this doll, they may as well say, "So kids, what do you want to be when you? Some little girls, what do you want to be when you grow up? How about a life of being indoctrinated into materialism and prostitution?" So, but anyway, I'm still paying. I got this doll for my niece's Christmas. And I'm still paying for the bitch by the hour. So I've been, I don't know, wasting my life watching The Bachelor. Talk about a waste of time. Well, I got some jokes out of it, so maybe we'll see if it's a real waste of time after I try these jokes out. So The Bachelor it's a mind-boggling entertainment, I have to say, if you're a bobblehead. The Bachelor, these are jokes I'm trying out, by the way. The Bachelor is inspired. The Bachelor is really The Bachelor is the guy that plays The Bachelor is a real upstanding citizen. Too bad he's a total asshole that lays around a lot. The Bachelor is really mind expanding. It really stimulates my mind to take more sedatives.
All right, Bob. Hey, that's your time right there. That's your time. No worries. Ladies and gentlemen, giant round of applause for Barbie.
Woo! Yeah.
Sometimes if you're working with only one screen, sometimes it's hard to tell, like, if it's your time because I'm holding up a sign. So I understand.
Yeah.
Not any big deal. Not any big deal. Check it out.
Sorry about
I'm going to bring up, you don't have to be sorry about nothing, Barbie. Okay? Nothing. All right? I'm going to bring up the next performer. Ladies and gentlemen, this performer always asks for a price check at the 99-cent store. Put your hands together for Maurice.
All right, thanks a lot, Kevin. I appreciate it. This costs 99 cents. You're right, Kevin. How's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's staying away from COVID-19. I hope everybody's safe this pandemic. It's crazy. However, my wife informed me of really great news recently. She said, honey, get this, everybody. She said, honey, we have enough money for the rest of our lives.
Woo-hoo.
Yes.
Wow.
We just have to die tonight. By midnight. Got to be out of here. Other than that, we're okay. But now, but it's the COVID-19. I mean, it's taught people to start taking care of themselves, like taking baths and washing their hands. My coworker, get this, you guys, for the first time in 15 years, before leaving the bathroom, he washed his hands. Can we get a round of applause for that guy? Can we get a round of applause? I mean, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I tell you, it's a shame we have to applaud that, but I like breathing. There's something about breathing I just enjoy. So we just have to applaud that. People are learning how to take baths. So that's a very good thing. And in 2021 is really a weird year anyway. My wife and I saw this lady, get this, you guys. She was loading her 2021 Tesla, okay, in the parking lot. And it was one of those Teslas where the doors go up, like a spaceship. This thing was awesome.
Mhm.
Amazing. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. Yeah, she was in front of a Walmart. Yeah. How much you want to bet she lives in the Tesla? People that drive Teslas, so they don't shop at Walmart. But anyway, 2021, it's crazy. And church people are really different. I don't know. Anybody been to church lately? I don't know if you guys go to church or not, but church is different in 2021. I remember when I used to go to church, the pastors, they used to wear suits. I mean, 3-piece suits, and sometimes they would wear robes. I mean, they were tight, man. Even the gold chain. I mean, they were cool. Now, in 2021, they're wearing hoodies, throwback Chuck Taylors, a brand new pair of jeans with the knees torn out. I don't know whether to call them pastor or dude. I'm just saying. Anyway, you guys have been a great audience. I'm Maurice Brown. May the peace of Christ be with you and your families, everybody. Thank you. God bless. Thanks, Kevin.
Maurice, ladies and gentlemen, Maurice. Thank you, Maurice. That was fun.
Yes, sir.
All right. Man, the energy's just through the roof right now, isn't it? Insane. This is insane, man. This isn't, you know what? You'll only get this at this very open mic. It doesn't happen anywhere else. So let's bring up the next performer.
Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next performer built a jet airplane entirely out of cheese, and she's also the former president of Uganda. Put your hands together for Justina Chirko.
Who knew? Who knew? I'm not even lactose intolerant. Barbie, my niece has all the OMG dolls. I know exactly what you're saying. And she does the dance. She watches over and over and over again. She YouTubes that thing. She got in trouble. Like, she got grounded from YouTube because she knew the dance too well. She has all rainbow high to, like, it's insane. I mean, she got like 9 of them from her, like, her uncle on the other side, like, spoils her rich rotten. Anyway, I just think that's so funny. Speaking of that, wow, guys, I managed to stay a virgin until the ripe age of 26 years old. Yeah, it was like nothing short of a miracle. It probably would have been sooner if we actually had the OMG dolls around that time. I had Barbie, and she was always naked. Barbie, they were always on top of each other naked. They were. Barbie and Ken, they were always in the corner somewhere in a bed or in a car. You think my mom never came into the playroom? Really never came up there. If she did, she didn't see anything. It's like, you know, we had a cleaning lady. I don't know, cleaning lady made help. I don't know. I hate that. I don't know what to call the person that helps you around the house. But yeah, she actually found my Ouija board and she told me, you need to get rid of this. This is horrible. You should burn this. And I never did. And then one day the Ouija board was missing, just gone. So we played Ouija board at my friend's house to find out where the Ouija board is in my house. First story, it said it's in the walls. I think I was terrified from the age of 16 to 28. And then I moved to Los Angeles. I still wonder where the Ouija board is because it's great. Like, we have secret walls. I mean, I don't understand. But yeah, back to my virginity. Like, yeah, I was 26. It's nothing short of a miracle. I lost my virginity to 2 bottles of cheap wine and a lead singer. Most likely on VH1's Where Are They Now? Special. Where is he now? Oh, I'm all over the place. Well, I remember just a moment, like, he woke up, he asked me if I wanted to have sex, and I wasn't sure, like a drunk girl. So I said, I don't know. And he replied yes or no. And I said, okay. Yeah, he wanted consent, ladies, like unlike some male comedians. So, just laughing at your jokes isn't consent. These days. Okay. I think that's all I have time for. Thank you. I'm Justina.
Woo! Justina, get a round of applause, Justina! What band was the dude in? The singer that did ya?
Tantric.
What was the band called?
Tantric.
Tantric. I know Tantric. They have one song that was a hit.
Exactly, one hit wonder.
Yeah, they had one song that was. And I liked that song too. It was pretty good. All right, this is exciting. Let's just turn this into a TED Talk, shall we?
Wait a minute. He wasn't in Tantric yet. He was in Detroit in a struggling band.
Okay.
He became.
Leon, how are you enjoying the show? You enjoying the show, Leon?
Yeah. Just watching.
Leon's enjoying the show, everybody. That's good. We've got Neil here. We got Walter here. We got Karen here. Let's just keep the show going because we got more performers than we have time. Ladies and gentlemen, This next performer coming to the stage now is a stunt car driver, raises gerbils, and is the record keeper for curling. Ladies and gentlemen, Sarah Thompson.
Yeah.
Thank you. Curling my hair, not curling in the Olympics, just so we're clear. Not today, obviously. But yeah. So I'm a nanny. I work with kids, and today the kid wanted to read a book. So I was like, oh, great. He's like, oh, let's read a mystery book. It's called Jesus Loves Me. I thought, wow, that really is a mystery because there's some people on this planet that I just like, really? Jesus died to save you? Like, I know Jesus loves everyone and died to save everyone, but like people who don't read emails and people who can't follow directions, I feel like really he died for them. But anyway, this lady that I nanny for, Maurice, I'm so glad that your coworker can finally wash his hands.
Yes.
Yeah, it really is an accomplishment because the first day that I nannied, I go to the bathroom and there's a soap dispenser and there's no soap in the soap dispenser. And so I look under the sink. I'm like, where's the soap? I had to use the dish soap. And so then I asked her, so maybe I just didn't see it, but is there soap in your house? Oh, no, because, Tommy is so young. I don't want him to use soap and get it on his hands. And then, actually, I don't know. I don't know if you know how soap works, but you just wash it off. So yeah, that's a miracle. But anyway, she's really into cleaning though. She's like one of those people that hoarded all the cleaning products and all the Lysol. She just doesn't own soap, which is really weird. And so I have to clean her house with all the Lysol. But I have OCD, and one of the symptoms of my OCD is that I am worried. Lysol is like my worst fear. I hate it. And one time I was at my own house and my mom was like, Sarah, clean the Lysol. Just use it. Just spray it on the counter. Mom, I've been shot. What are you doing? It's fine. It's not going to hurt you. Just, it's like candy. It's like gummy bears. I think your brain is turning into a gummy bear, Mom. What are you doing? My mom's a very patient person, but not when I can't clean the sink because I'm scared of Lysol. I see my OCD was triggered because it says it kills 99.9% of germs, which means Germans. And I'm part German, and I know I'm not going to be in the 0.9% that survives from this Lysol. My mom was eating it, and I'm like, are we going to clean the counter with ketchup now? I don't understand. Anyway, that's all for me. Thank you.
Sarah, nice work, Sarah. Nice work.
Sarah.
It was fun. It's interesting that everybody's talking about soap. I live in Long Beach and my kids go to the Long Beach School District and they don't have soap in the bathrooms. They never have. They haven't had the money for soap in years and years and years and years and years and years. They depend on parents donating soap. They also depend on parents donating tissue. They don't have tissue for people to blow their nose. There's like specifically things they stopped paying for. Shit, I'm on the soapbox again. This sucks. I'm gonna bring up the next performer. Our next performer. Let me find out who it is. Our next performer, this guy is crazy. This guy has been in and out of mental institutions his whole life. This guy has seen everything but can't remember any of it. Put your hands together for Mr. Nolan Hale.
Yeah.
Hey, Nolan.
Come on, Nolan. Come on. All right,
Oh,
Nolan.
there he is.
I'm here.
You're muted, Nolan.
Muted. We can't hear
That's
you.
the best show ever, Nolan. You're muted. We are laughing a lot.
Let me restart here. Okay. I'm not gay, so why do I want to grab some sexy Latino cabana boy and fly off to Cabo or Brazil for Carnival? It's COVID. I so crave human touch. It could be with a cock.
Come on. Sound like Leon. Oh, man.
Hey, Leon, it's okay, Leon. You'll survive. Maurice. So I've never gone down on a guy. I've kissed a penis, but that's another story. I am gay for my own cock.
Oh.
If I could suck it, I would. That's why I do yoga. It's the crouching, licking dog pose. If I could suck my own cock, just throw in weed and close the door, I'm never coming out. Or maybe I am coming out.
Oh,
Dad?
there we go.
Thank you, Colin. So, some guys who have a cuckold fascination. Oh, wait, let me do this first. So, I could suck cock if it were just more like cunnilingus. If the penis were the same shape but tiny and inside a hairy orifice with whoa with Scott. Hey, good to see you, Scott. Where were you today?
Well, not in a hairy orifice.
Yes, it's a hairy orifice with lips and a dank odor.
Oh.
Yeah, ladies, I know my way around a vagina. So guys who have a fascination with guys with a cuckold fascination, they like to watch other guys with their wives. Which is, I say, is good. That's delegate. Everyone play to their strengths. So see how I'm doing on time here. That's my time. Thank you, everyone.
Well done. You got me at each time.
Everybody, talk about getting to know someone. Holy crap! It just threw up in my mouth.
Are you sure? Are you sure that's throw up though?
Your time is over.
Oh man, I have never heard so many penis jokes in one 3-minute segment in my whole life. That was exciting, Nolan. Thank you. Hey, we have a couple more people who came after we started. Karen, you want to do some time?
Who?
Karen?
Yes, please.
All right, Karen, you got 3 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage next. This next performer can be seen very often on the Walmart security channel. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Karen Margaret.
All right. With a name like Karen Margaret, were you expecting a nun? Well, I'm no nun, but bless you all. Actually, deeply about me. When I'm trying to figure this out. When I pray to win the lottery. And if I was a nun, I'd pray for a ride on the Pope Mobile. Our neighbor gave us a fish for our tank. Never mentioned it was a piranha. When I came home, I saw the culprit flopping all over the floor. My mom was so upset he had killed all our fish. She was like, now you're going to take it. You're going to know what it's like. You're going to go sleep with the birds. He turned into a mob boss. Next, I heard my neighbor's dog fell out of the window. I guess he saw too much. My mom said, I told you everything's going to drop. That's from a previous joke, but whatever. Okay.
Oh, fuck that. Anyway.
I thought there was a hair above my eyebrow. It turned out to be a permanent crease in my skin. Apparently, from always being surprised. Where? How much? What? What? Okay, that's some of my new stuff. Two things happened to me after I got divorced. The first thing that happened was I was adamant. I was not dating a guy with yellow teeth. Now I'm just happy if they're not kept in a cup. I was a nervous wreck, putting my heart back out on the line. No way. But I went out one cold night, got into a man's car with all my anxiety, and he turned to me and he said, do you feel it? Do you feel it? I said, feel what? He said, my new heated seats. I said, oh, thank you, God. I thought I peed my pants. This aging thing's got me worried. Suppose I live to be 90. I mean, who would take care of me? I got 2 sons. When I ask them to take the AC out in September, they don't get around to it till January. If they take that long to change my diaper, I'll die. You know, the aging process has got me phenomenal. Everything is sagging. I mean, everything. I can remember when I was young, my mom would say, enjoy what you got. It's all going to drop. I know she was a real self-esteem booster. And you guys remember the pencil test? Yeah, we used to take the pencil, stick it under our firm butt cheek, and it would fall right to the ground. Well, today, I call it the thermos. That's where I keep my coffee. All right, thank you. That's my time.
All right.
Carol, where are you from? I've seen you before, so I just want to know where you're from. We'd like to know.
Oh, I'm from Massapequa, Long Island, New York. Ooh.
Damn! That's a lot of words to spell. Shit, I would never write a return label. Never, ever. I'd just be like, send it to somebody else. That's crazy. Hey, you know what, Leon? You want to do some time? You're muted. I'm sorry. I had to mute you because you have some weird sound. It sounds like you're electrocuting someone. I'm not sure if you are. Well, there. Hey.
I'm electrocuting someone.
Did you want to do some time?
No, I'm okay, thanks.
No worries, no worries. Efren, you want to do some time? Efren's still mad at me. Look at that face. Efren, you want to do some time? There he is, for real.
Good evening, everybody. It's a story about a bakery. No, last Friday I was
Hold on,
bakery.
Pila. Right now, it's not your turn. Right now, it is Efren's turn. If Efren wants to go, did you want to go, Efren? You're muted.
Yeah, he's
no, I guess he
muted,
doesn't
Kevin.
want to go. No worries. Let's keep. I'm going to go right down my list and keep going. Walter, are you still? Walter, you want to do some time?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, Walter. Here you go. You're going to get 30 minutes.
Perfect.
No, 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to the stage next. This guy can sell a Buick to anybody. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Walter Ruskin.
All right. Yeah.
I can sell a Buick. How are you, everybody? I'm doing good. Welcome to the afternoon comedy special. I'm excited to be here tonight. We're gonna have a cornucopia of stupidity. Yeah. I was thinking about what am I? I'm basically the internet incarnate. You know, I'm just like a bunch of like random thoughts all meshed together at the same time. So I'm pretty excited. I'm also excited that it's Ladies Month because it's like, what month is not Ladies Month? I was wondering about Women's Month though. It's like they're all empowered, but they don't need men unless, of course, they need them to put the toilet seat down because then it's important to have a man. Some of the ladies didn't like that joke. They're like, "You're gonna isolate yourself from the ladies." I'm like, I can't isolate myself from the ladies. The ladies like me, kind of, only in the dark, but not really in the dark, like never. But it's okay. Lots of people don't like me. Like, I can't have everyone like me, because then otherwise I'd have a lot of Christmas cards to write. Ha 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 ha. There you go. Lighten up. We're having fun. It's all just about, what is that word? False. I don't know. We're coming up with words. We got a big showcase tomorrow, so this is like a sound test for me. Can you hear me okay?
False evidence appearing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to scream for a second. Hey, is that too loud?
Not too bad when you step back.
Yeah, the speaker's good. Okay, so we have a speaker. So I'm just doing a sound test. I guess we can ask some quick questions. Hey, the link you sent for tomorrow? It's part of my time. It's okay.
It's okay. You're screeching. You're the air brakes of comedy right now.
Yeah, I know. Everyone's fine. They'll be okay. Because it can come tomorrow. You can see the whole entire set. This is like a foreplay. I mean, like normally on the internet, many people are masturbating. This is the foreplay of masturbation tomorrow night. It's going to be 7 minutes of nonstop excitement. But the link that I'm sending out doesn't go to that $5 charge. It's like this goes to Gala. Is that okay?
It goes to Gala? So she's collecting $5 from everybody who's coming to see your show?
I guess. I don't know. I'll charge myself.
No problem. I'll handle that after, because right now I'm in the middle of a show.
No, I know. I'm just like part of the show. I'm in the show.
Oh, I know. This is like this is the TED Talk version of the show. You're working the crowd, right? You got 1 more minute. You gonna do more time? Come on.
All right, 1 more time. I like love. My first girlfriend, I loved her, and she loved Scooter. We called him Scooter because he was in a wheelchair. That's why I'm in the car business, because I know that girls like guys with wheels. That's not really true. What's really true is, though, last week I was listening to this comic who's paraplegic now, or no, he's a handicapped guy, and he was talking about that he's a good lover now, that he learned how to be a good lover because he lost his legs, and now he eats vagina. And I was like, well, that's really nice that I didn't have to learn that the hard way. I just had a small penis, so that's why I learned to be a good lover, according to him. So that's not really a joke. I just thought that was kind of fun to play. But the other guy, he's like talking about his cock for like an hour. That was weird. But that's not as weird as this. This is exciting. Hey, do you remember when he saw Walter on the internet on a Tuesday? Yeah, he was really struggling. All right, that's my time. No, something more professional. Hey, I'll leave you with this. I sometimes put the seat down. It's a callback. Thank you. Good night. Good afternoon.
Walter, man, oh man, I think you just had you might have just had an aneurysm. I'm not sure.
I think so too. I learned about that today. All right,
Like
thank
they
you for the
call the
sound.
guy in the wheelchair Scooter. I swim every day, and there's a guy who had a stroke, and he swims every day, but he only swims with one arm because he had a stroke, and I call him righty.
Swims around.
Actually, he hasn't been at the pool. He's kind of older dude. He hasn't been at the pool in like 3 weeks. I hope he's not dying from COVID, but there are people who do that, whether you like it or not. Ladies and gentlemen, we have another performer. Neil, you want to do some time?
I'll go at the end if there's any time. I just wanted to try something a bit new that I wrote.
And did we lose Piva? We lost Piva. So you are at the end.
Oh, am I?
You got to hear
Yes. So you are welcome, Neil. Ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage, an expatriate from the UK, now residing in the south of France, living it up in Cannes. Put your hands together for Neil Humphrey.
Thank you very much. Very generous of you there, Kevin. Appreciate it. Listen, I'm just trying something new that I wrote today. I'm just sort of trying it out a bit. There's a few bits in here. Any comments, feedback, appreciated. Right, 1 in 4 of us are going to have some sort of mental health issue this year. And it's great that we can now feel that we can openly talk about it. And big business is actively supporting like these mental health charities. I mean, for the English here, you might remember the Lloyds Bank advert, show me if you're English, just to see if anybody remembers that. Otherwise, I'll have to explain it a bit. Okay, right, nobody knows it. Well, it's an advert this bank does, and they have these people, these yellow Post-its on their head, and they're playing that game, guess who or what I am. And they have these people, and they say, I've got stress on my head. Am I going to lose my job? And they got to guess it's stress. And there's this woman, and across in big black letters on a big yellow Post-it, she's got guilt written on her head. And she's playing this game with her son. And my thought was, that's one shitty son. His mother's working hard all week to buy him an iPhone, and all he can do is stick guilt on her forehead. But she gets her own back because she sticks paranoia on his. I mean, what she should have done is stuck selfish, thoughtless twat on this teenager's head, because that's what she was. The advert strapline, it says, whatever's on your mind, whatever's playing on, Lloyd's Bank, they're called, in partnership with mental health and offer you support and advice. So I thought, well, I've got a few financial concerns that's given me stress and anxiety, so I'll go and see my bank manager. So I turn up. He's so young, I thought it was bring your kid to work day. He's sitting there, swinging his legs, playing with his executive balls. And I'm thinking, how the hell is this 12-year-old, who, by the way, looks like he's been dipped in bleach as he only sees daylight when he begrudgingly shuffles from his bedroom to his office PC and back home again. How is this kid trained to deal with a 58-year-old man like me who has issues beyond the PlayStation and whether his mum's making spaghetti hoops for tea? I have to listen to this corporate monkey's analogy for a £5,000 loan. And he said to me, it's like when my mum, she gives me my pocket money, I've got to make it last all month, right? Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, innit? And I'm thinking, you know, and he said to me, anyway, I'm thinking you might know my mother. And I'm thinking, probably not, but I probably fuck your grandmother. So listen, there is a lot more, but I probably need to edit some of this out. So I'm going to move on because I'm close to the 3 minutes, and I'm not going to say it, Kevin. Don't worry, but thank you for listening.
All right.
Neil knows I'm not really into That's My Time. It's just so hacky. At least just say goodnight, everybody. Because that's my time means it's all about you, and it ain't about you, it's about the audience. Right, audience?
Right.
That's right, Kevin.
Thank you. All right, check this out. Check this out. I'm going to talk about what we learned today. Thanks for coming, everybody. Today, we learned that comedians are like politicians, and we learned about gender neutrality. We learned about a schoolyard that smells like shit and a pub where people look like me. We learned about a robotic toy that prays and an OMG doll that is a total slut with nipples. I'm kind of turned on by that. You learned about having enough money for the rest of your life as long as you die tonight. And church is different in 2021. We learned about being a virgin until 26 with a guy who used to be a tantric. We also used to pile our Barbies naked. And we were very scared between 16 to 28 because of missing Ouija boards. Don't lose a Ouija! Sorry. All right, get crazy. We learned about a guy who craves cock, his own cock. And if you could lock him in a room with his own cock, just throw a bunch of weed in there. And he would totally love going down on a penis that's inside a hairy orifice.
Hey, well done.
We heard about riding in the Pope Mobile. And we heard about yellow teeth are okay if they're not in a cup. We learned about being isolated from the ladies and the importance of a sound test that is considered foreplay for the big event tomorrow. We learned about having headbands with guilt and crap like that, and an underage bank manager who plays with executive balls. That's great. I got to say balls at the end of the show. I love that. Ladies and gentlemen, it doesn't get any better than this. Let's give a round of applause to all our performers. Colin, Jess, Barbie, Maurice, Justina, Sarah, Nolan, Karen, Walter, and Neil. I'm Kevin. Yeah. I am your host. Check it out. I'm gonna share something on the screen right now. We have some free introductions coming up from some of the classes that we do. If you'd like to, go ahead and you can go to our website, stand-upcomedy.com, and we'll be glad to be there for you. All right, everybody, I hope you had a great time. I have one last thing on my way out here is be safe, everybody. Be really safe. And you can stay safe by wearing a mask. And the only thing is the masks will protect you from everything except your own breath. So every mask needs a mint. Every mask needs a mint. All right, I'm out of here. Take care, everybody. See you next time.
Thank you, guys.
All right, see you guys. Great job, everybody.
See you.
Bye. Thanks. Bye-bye. Be safe.